Hello everyone! Want to see the magic of Spark in action? Join us as we uncover how Spark actions turn data transformations into real-world results. Spark actions are operations that trigger the execution of transformations to produce a result or output data to an external storage system. Here's a simplified flowchart describing the data flow when an action is triggered in Spark. Action trigger. The user triggers an action in the driver program, for example, collect, count. Driver program issues action. The action call is made in the driver program. Spark context initiates execution. The Spark context in the driver program initiates the execution of the action. DAG scheduler creates job. The DAG scheduler creates a job based on the RDD lineage, forming a DAG of stages. Split job into stages. The job is split into stages based on wide dependencies, operations that require shuffling data, like group by key. Task scheduler assigns tasks. The task scheduler assigns tasks to executors based on the stages. Executors execute tasks. Executors on worker nodes execute the tasks assigned to them. Shuffle data if needed. If there are wide dependencies, data is shuffled across the network to the appropriate executors. Collect results from executors. Results from the executors are collected. Return results to driver program or write to external storage. The final results are either returned to the driver program or written to external storage systems like HDFS, S3. Key characteristics of Spark actions. Trigger execution. Actions trigger the execution of all preceding transformations, converting the logical plan into a physical execution plan. Materialize results. They produce a final output, either returning a value to the driver program or writing data to an external storage system. Collect data. Actions can collect data from RDDs to the driver, enabling further analysis or processing. End of lineage. Actions represent the endpoint of a lineage of transformations, after which Spark can perform optimizations. Performance impact. Actions often determine the performance and efficiency of the overall Spark job, since they initiate the actual data processing. Common actions in PySpark. Collect. Retrieves the entire RDD or data frame to the driver program as a list, used when you need to access the entire dataset in the driver for further processing. Count. Returns the number of elements in the RDD or rows in the data frame, useful for quickly finding out the size of your dataset. Take. Returns the first n elements of the RDD or data frame, used to preview a subset of your data. First. Returns the first element of the RDD or data frame, useful for checking the first record quickly. Show. Displays the top n rows of the data frame in a tabular form, commonly used for quick visual inspection of data frame contents. Save as table. Saves the data frame as a table in a SQL-compliant database, used to persist structured data for easy querying and analysis. Write. Initiates writing a data frame to an external storage system, such as a database, HDFS, or a file system, used for saving data frame contents to various formats like CSV, Parquet, ORC, JSON, etc. These actions help in converting the lazy evaluations of transformations into actual data processing, allowing you to gather insights and persist results. Spark actions are operations that initiate the execution of a series of transformations in Apache Spark, resulting in concrete computations and output generation. Unlike transformations, which are lazy and build up a directed acyclic graph of operations, actions trigger Spark to execute the DAG and produce results. Each action corresponds to a specific computation or interaction with the data, marking the culmination of the lazy evaluation process initiated by transformations. I trust you found this video helpful. Thank you.